Hi folks, welcome to Let's Go Car Cruising. My name's Mark and I'm a certified car nut. I go to car shows, cruise nights, cars and coffees, and anything where there's automobiles and wheels, and I get the stories, because the stories are where it's at. Tonight, back down at the Bass Pro Shop Cruise Night at Patriot Place in Foxborough, Massachusetts, the home of the New England Patriots. And it's a bi-weekly, every other week-ish kind of thing, depending on the schedule going on here. Check out the Mass Cruisers on Facebook, and you can get a schedule. There's one, maybe two more coming up, so get out and come check them out. It's a huge cruise night. Thanks for watching the channel, folks. I really appreciate it. The well wishes, the excitement, and the hi, how are yous are just very, very heartwarming to me, and I really appreciate it, and I thank y'all for that. Don't forget, click the like button, smash the subscribe, and ring that notification bell, and we'll keep the channel growing and get out there and we'll do some more stuff. So we're gonna get to it now, and gonna go see some cars, check out some cars, and find out some stories. So as we say again, let's go car cruising. All right, folks, we're here with Gus, and Gus is going to tell us about his 32 Ford, and it looked a little different to me, Gus, so tell me all about it.
Well, this is actually a 3/4 scale 32 Ford Roadster. Originally made by Chubb's Hot Rods in Spanaway, Washington.
Okay.
He designed the whole thing to be 3/4 scale. Chassis, front suspension, everything's 3/4 scale.
I see.
Okay.
So it gets attention.
A little bit, yeah. The biggest thing is the engine. People can't figure out what the engine is. Because of the size, I was trying to find an engine that looked like it belonged in here.
Sure.
Because and the V6 was the best, but the 90-degree Buicks and the Chevy 4.3 and all, they were all too big and too wide.
Okay.
So this is actually originally a 2.8 out of an S10 truck.
I see. All right.
So it's the 60-degree V6. It's narrower, fits in better.
It looks proportional.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
How long have you had it?
Whoa. I got almost 10,000 miles on it. It's been on the road almost 12 years now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Drive the wheels off it. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm from down around Acushnet, Mass, down near New Bedford.
Okay.
So this is an hour drive just coming up here.
It's a good day for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it only goes out weather like
Right, yeah. We're not going to get a whole lot more of them, so
No.
we need to enjoy them. Well, that's awesome. Thanks for taking the time to say hi and tell me about the car, and have a ball with it.
I intend to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's my bucket list car, 70 Chevelle SS, 396, 350 horse car for the window sticker. Bench seat, 4-speed. Just the car I've always wanted. I'm gonna have to get one someday. And a Hudson Commodore, 2-door. Looks like an older repaint or an original car. Owner's not around right now, can't talk to him. But let's take a walk down the side. Look inside. Look at the dash. How cool is that? 2-door, hardtop, no post. And swooping. What a cool car. Don't see them. Had to catch an eyeful of this one, folks. Dodge Coronet RT 440 6-pack, and the pistol grip shifter. Wow. Blue on blue, white convertible top. How cool is that? Sweet. All right, we're here with Victor, and Victor's got this Mack tow truck, and it caught my eye. Never seen one like this before, so tell me about the truck.
Well, it's 1939 Mack ED, smallest all Mack truck they ever made.
Okay.
They made around 3,000 of them. Not as tow trucks, but just a cab.
Sure,
chassis.
okay.
I bought it in 1976 as just a cab and chassis. It was in pretty good shape. The motor was smoking. I'd have the motor rebuilt. And obviously, a friend of mine painted it for me, and I made a nice oak body for it that was on there for 25, 30 years.
Okay.
And I had picked up the crane out of a flea market, not a flea market, a yard sale up in Maine.
Okay.
Just happened to be up there with the Mac,
Oh,
which was odd.
yeah.
And so we
Right place at the right time.
brought that home. And the body's actually off a fire truck. It was on a 39 Ford that was an industrial fire truck, so we were going to sell the chassis. Someone else belonged to it, so I took the body off and saw that it fit. So I put them together in 2016, and now it's a tow truck.
No, it's a tow truck.
It works, completely works. The other thing I picked up is a Model A, because that's about the size of vehicle.
Sure.
Because not everybody's going to want me to use that.
The sling, yeah,
Pick
yeah.
up their vehicles, but it.
They didn't have wheel lifts back then.
No. So completely operable. You know, I got a bunch of equipment in the back. Actually, if you scan inside the bed there's a mechanical jack made by Holmes, the record company. All the record companies, this is a Manly crane. They all made mechanical jacks. I've never found a Manly one because that's what the crane is.
I see.
But somebody had that Holmes jack and thought that would be a good place to put it. So
Absolutely.
So when I go to the truck shows, I bring it with me.
So it's properly accessorized,
Yes,
and
it is.
there you go.
It is.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to say hi and tell me about it. It's unique, and I'm sure you get the most attention everywhere you go.
Yes.
All right.
I enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Thank you. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
I'm not sure if Ford ever made one like this year. I believe it's a 35. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, please. But really sharp car. Top does not look like it goes down. And a big woody body built on it. Really sweet. All right, folks, we're here with John, and let me get out of the sun a little bit for you, John. Here, that's
All right.
better.
That's better?
Yeah, so you're
All
not
right,
looking
great.
into the sun.
Fantastic.
John's got a really cool little Studebaker truck here, and I'm like, there's a lot of Studebakers here tonight. So
Yeah.
tell me about this one, John. What's going on with
It's a
it?
1948 Studebaker truck.
Okay.
You can see on the truck itself, you'll see this Haas symbol here. It's actually, the previous owner was the owner of a horse farm,
Okay.
and he actually retired, and he used it on the horse farm to take care around for all the horses and kind of work around the farm itself.
Okay.
And he was going in retirement. He said, you know, he's put the truck up for sale, and I happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I was there, and we made a deal, and it's a great little truck, and I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it.
So what have you had to do to it? Much or?
Not much at all. We just,
Yeah.
me and my son Chris is behind me here.
Yep.
We replaced all the plugs in it, changed the oil,
Yep.
just tuned it up a little bit, but it runs great. It runs fine. It's got a flat six in it, and it runs fantastic.
And you're out having a ball.
Yeah, I'm out here having a ball, enjoying the shows.
And you usually got the only Studebaker at a show.
No, actually,
No?
a good friend of mine, he's on his way.
Okay.
With his Studebaker, actually.
All
It's
right.
not a Studebaker truck, but it's a lock. I believe he's driving the lock tonight.
Okay.
He's got a lock, and yeah.
Yeah,
you'll
they're
see
popular
him here.
little vehicles.
He'll be by shortly. He'll be
There you
by
go.
shortly.
Well, thanks for taking the time to say hello, John. I appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
love the truck. I like, different and unique, and
That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. It's definitely unique. It's not, you don't see many of these around. They're very unique. So
there you
it's a
go.
beautiful truck.
Well, enjoy it. Have a
I'm
great
enjoying
night.
it. Thank you.
Thank you. Got some General Motors convertibles here. 64 Malibu SS with a 4-speed and a moth on the fender. Small block Chevy Power. Cool car. And next to it, 67 GTO convertible. 400 4-barrel. Turquoise parchment interior. Automatic. His and hers on the console. Sharp car, love it. Well, Jim, you weren't lying. You told me you had a rare bird, and this one really is rare. I kind of remember these back in the day, so tell me all about it.
So this is a 1977 Aspen RT, made in 1976. It is a factory. This is all the factory paint except for the top of the hood has been repainted.
Okay.
Everything else is original decals. Obviously, these are not the wheels and tires that they had from the factory.
Sure.
But it is a 318 car. It is a 4-speed car. It's got air conditioning. It's got remote mirrors. It has power seats, rear defroster. and it's just a piece of history. I wanted to have a car that was built the same year that I was born.
Okay.
So looking through what Chrysler had out of their catalog, this was one of the cars I was really hot on. So.
Awesome.
Yep.
So how long have you had it?
Not very long at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one I've added to my collection probably a little bit over a month ago.
Really? Where'd you find it?
This car was out in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Guy had another car that I was really interested in about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and me and John, we just couldn't meet. It was just timing wise.
Sure.
I run a business, he runs a business.
Yep.
We just couldn't make it work out, so he ended up selling the car to somebody else. Then he was doing another car kind of similar to this. He was doing a 78 Roadrunner that he put a Hellcat drivetrain in.
Oh.
And I saw this in the back in one of the pictures that he posted.
Hey, what's that one?
That's exactly it. So I gave him a phone call, and I said, "Hey, John, what's going on with the Aspen RT out back?" And one thing led to another, and now it's in my collection.
Well, Jim, thanks for taking the time to say hello
thank you.
and tell me about it. It's wicked cool.
Awesome.
I love the unique, the obscure,
Yep.
the rare, the stuff that you don't see often. And
Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying that it's a muscle car. It's definitely a disco era car, but it's just it's neat that Chrysler, like we were talking about earlier, Chrysler just always wanted to do something fun.
Right.
So
right,
this car
yeah.
is it's a fun car.
And hooray that it exists.
Exactly.
Because a lot of them were daily
Lot of-
drivers
yeah,
and
yep.
they just don't.
Yep.
But cool.
Yep.
Again, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Great to meet you, and
Yep.
have a great night.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks. So this is the row where everybody gets here real early, sits out and watches everybody else drive in. So no owners around, just gonna walk and see some cars. 58 Corvette, got the Fuelie tags on it. Nice. What a sweet ride. Got a Chevrolet 5-window coupe. Got 33 mass license plates on it. Got another 58 Corvette with a Panama Yellow, I think they called it, with a hard top. A Model A Ford 5-window coupe, flathead V8 on it, and 32 grill shell. Nice car for sale. Let's see if we can get up here and get a look at the number. If anybody's interested, you can read that number. 55 Chevy, custom, 40 Ford, Chevy 2 Nova, another for sale sign on it. Get that number if you're interested. Really customed out, lots of bling. Looks like a 32 Ford 3-window coupe. Continental Mark III. What a big beast that is. Wow. Walk around. A 57 Chevy. 2-door hardtop. Small block Chevy in it. For sale. Oops. Did you get the number? $60,000 asking. Another GTO convertible. Wow. Sharp car. I can only tell them apart if I look at the taillights. Chevy Coupe, 48. Little 32 Ford. That burnt orange color. C7 Corvette. Monte Carlo SS 86. A Porsche and some new Corvettes. Nice crowd here tonight. So this is a pair that beats most any full house.
As a result,
And black one and a turquoise. Both beautiful 57 57 Bel Air convertibles. Black one and a turquoise. Beautiful cars. A sharp little Fairlane 500. 289 tags on it. Got the 4 bucket seats, 4-speed. Oh. AACA 2014, first prize. So yeah, this one's pretty authentic if it's been judged by AACA. 4-speed on the console, bucket seats, sweet ride. A sports coupe. Well, it started off as a 6-banger, but got this big bad boy LS in it now. Wow. Sweet car. Plain Jane post coupe. Automatic shifter on the floor right now, but what a sweet car. That was a sleeper back in the day. That's what you did. You left the 6-cylinder emblems on it, put a V8 in it, and go, go, go. What a cool Chevrolet bus. Number 3 school bus. WT Homes Transportation, Norfolk, Mass. Where do you see one of these? That's just amazing. '37 Chevrolet pickup truck. Where do you see one of these? At the Bass Pro Shops, Foxborough, Mass. That's where you see it. Instrument Specialties, Little Falls, New Jersey. Got a load of pumpkins. There you go. It's a perfect time of year for it. So this is a little different. Dodge Aspen, but it's the Super Coupe version with a 360 in it. Isn't that cool? This was Dodge's fun car back in the day. Sharp car. Check out this 57 Fairlane. Got 406 tags on it. Yeah. There it is. 3 2-barrels. Get down the road. What a sharp car. And 4-speed on the floor. There you go. So we're here with Ray, and this one kind of caught my eye, Ray, with the Hemi billboard on it and the elephant under the hood. So tell me about the car.
Yeah, I got it about 7 years ago.
Okay.
It was partly restored, and then I finished the restoration over the last couple of years. And
Okay.
now it's pretty much the way I wanted. I decided I wanted a car that would be safe and drivable on today's roads. So I
Sure.
changed some things without changing the way it looked. So, for example, there's a 5-speed Tremec transmission in. Unless you really looked at the shifter, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
The headlights were upgraded to H4s, so again, they still look like the originals.
Right.
I recently had the engine rebuilt at a place called Nick's Garage in Montreal. And, yeah, he's sort of like the king of Hemis, and
Okay.
it needed a rebuild, and he basically made sure that it was completely the way it would have come from the factory.
Okay.
Which was my goal all along with this car, to
Sure.
change every component, because it was originally a 318
Okay.
convertible, but they make them a little different
Yes.
from the Hemi. So
Sure.
there's a lot of suspension parts and all this stuff.
Okay.
So we finally got it to the point where I can say it's 95% of what you would see if you bought one of these new from a factory, and you can drive it safely.
You can drive this one, right?
Yes.
And the real ones are obscene money.
Yeah, they only made 7 Hemi convertibles, Hemi Cuda convertibles. So
Okay.
all of them, as far as I know, are in collections, and they range from $3 to $5 million. So
Right. Yeah.
if I had one, I don't think I'd be driving it.
We wouldn't see you
And
here
then
tonight with it, right?
What's the
Yeah.
point of having? I mean,
Sure.
I appreciate people who collect, but I'm more of a driver person.
Yeah, and it drives the same as one. So
yes, it does.
I think I heard Steve Magnante say it on Barrett Jackson.
Oh.
The car doesn't know the difference. So,
yeah,
amen.
Steve. Yeah.
Well, it's beautifully done,
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to say hi and tell me about it. And enjoy the rest of the night because we don't have many more of these left.
I know. I had to get to this
It's
one.
unfortunate.
All
Great.
right.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
So this is a 1937 Fiat Topolino, the atomic mouse. And it's a little thing. And wind up on the back. Wind it up and let it go. And we'll get up in the inside rather than looking through the window. We'll look this way. Room for two. And under the hood, small block Chevrolet. Really, really cool. All right, we got Carlos here with this big old Lincoln Continental convertible.
Hi guys.
Oh man, this thing is wicked cool. What year is this, Carlos?
1962.
62.
Yep.
And I was saying that the leather interior looks like living room sofas.
Oh yeah, it does.
They're that big.
Yeah,
See-
the pillows were an extra touch.
There you go. And you can fit the whole family and half the neighborhood in it with you.
Yeah, for sure.
So tell me about the car. How long have you had it?
About 9 years now.
Okay.
Yep.
And have you built it like this, or did you buy
pretty
it? Or?
much the way you see it is the way I bought it, except for I lowered it. I put the wheels on it.
Okay.
I did the interior on it. And,
So you've made it your own?
Yeah, made it my own.
Awesome.
Yep.
Top work good?
The top works. It has a kink in it. It does go forward, but on the way back, it stops. So one of the relays is messed up. I got to figure out which one it is.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
about 15 different.
I was going to say
relays.
there's a lot of them. Right, yeah. Awesome. Well, get it out and have a ball with it.
Yes.
Thanks for taking the time to say hello, and I love it. It's cool and it's smooth, right? There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a great night.
All right,
Thanks.
you too.
Lots more cars here. This is again the row where they're lined up on the other side as well to watch the cars come and go. See them in motion. Cool stuff here tonight. Like I said, there's one, maybe two more. Check their Mass Cruisers Facebook page and don't miss it. All right, we're here with Phil, and Phil's going to tell me about the Toyota Supra. But that's about all I know about it, man. So,
So how's it going,
I'm
guys?
looking to learn.
Yeah.
So tell me about the car.
Yeah, so how's it going, guys? So this is my 2020 Toyota Supra. It's in nitro yellow. It's the premium line edition. The engine is a 3.0 liter single turbo. So I've done a lot of mods, full lip kit. It's on air suspension. Done a lot of engine cosmetics and engine mods. So I have a HKS intake, HKS custom blow-off valve, a few other goodies in there, and then I do have this. One thing that really catches people's attention is this giant roof box I have.
Okay.
Very unconventional for a sports car, but it fits a lot of stuff. I travel and I can only fit so much stuff in my trunk.
I was going to say there's not much going in the trunk, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I've had it for it's going to be 4 years this month.
Okay.
It's been a blast. It's not done modding it. Have a lot of other things in plans.
Because there's a ton of stuff you can do to them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So performance modifications?
Yeah, so like I said, the HKS intake, HKS blow-off valve. I do have a high flow Cata downpipe. I have a custom titanium exhaust as well too that we can take a look at later.
Okay.
I do plan to, like I said, the next plans is to increase the power mods. I'll probably do a bigger turbo, upgrade the intake manifold, switch it to port injection as well. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Looks good to me, man. And the little Lego on the air the engine cover.
So this is a so they make the Lego Supra in yellow. I actually, went through a couple of my nephew's Lego sets and looked for, custom pieces that I can
Uncle
make.
Phil, stop stealing my Legos.
To look to match my car. So it has a custom roof box, custom wing, matching wheels and fenders to make it look almost as similar as my car.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I hope you take him for a ride in it once in a while.
Oh yeah, he loves riding.
All right, there you go. Well, that gets you off from powering through his Legos. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for taking the time to say hi, Phil. I appreciate it, and enjoy the car. I appreciate craftsmanship, even when I don't know much about stuff, so I'm here to learn.
Of course,
So
my
I appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Thank you for
Thanks again,
interviewing
man.
me.
Be
Take
good.
it easy.
Mercedes GTS AMG, and a McLaren. And you get all kinds here. And Hellcat, I guess. Cool. Let's see, 38 Studebaker Coupe Express. This was the ride in for tonight. Came down with my friend Mark, and everybody's oogling and ogling and falling over this truck tonight. Really cool ride. All right, folks, I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight. Down at Bass Pro Shops, Mass Cruisers at Patriot Place, and what a great cruise night. There's still one, maybe two left. Again, check their Facebook page, Mass Cruisers, or Patriot Place, and there's a schedule up there that'll let you know if they're, get your cars out. There's still plenty of time, and have a great time. Come down here and go cruising. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit the like button, smash the subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified when I put more cool stuff up, because there is still more cool stuff to come. And car video season does not stop when car show season stops. There's more cool stuff on tap, and I'm going to get out of the way. And again, I appreciate all the hi, how are yous, the well wishes, the thanks, the greetings. It really, really, really touches my heart. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Get your cars out, use them, have a good time, and let's go car cruising.